What's up, guys? Welcome to Groovy Vinyls, and we're back today with the album review, and it's the first one in a long time.
And it's a beautiful album.
This album was released in 1979. It was a follow-up to most people's favorite heavy metal album of all time, which was most of the purpose of why this album sounds like it did. And it is a really good album. Most of the songs that they released for this was already good. So let's get to showing you what we have today. And today we have
Van Halen II.
I got this one for Christmas, and this was a friend's. Here, you can hold that copy, I guess. We could both have this one.
Here's the back.
Yeah, it's pretty cool picture.
Pretty sure one of them had a leg injury in one of these or something.
This was produced by Ted Templeman. And he did a really good job, but Van Halen's purpose was to make this show that they weren't
heavy metal.
Yeah, that they weren't heavy metal, and that was just basically the purpose of it. And it has a sick inner sleeve. I'll show it to y'all.
This one has an inner sleeve too, but I don't.
Yeah, don't pull that one out. It's in bad shape.
So bad.
It's just a picture of each four member, kind of like quarter of the page. Other sides, Alex Van Halen and David Lee Roth, of course, being David Lee Roth. And
doing what he does best.
Produced as always by Warner Brothers, and here, I'll take this one since this one looks better anyway.
Yeah, let's keep this one up here.
This is a really good album. Like
it is.
I don't know how much better you can get with an album.
I mean, Van Halen one's way better, but
you can't beat Van Halen.
Sorry.
One. Van Halen's just too good, and. There's something going on over here. I might as well just turn this on.
Yeah, turn that thing off.
Well, let's get in the first song. The first song is "You're No Good." You're no good, no good, no good, baby. You're not.
Good
really
way to
awesome
start off
song.
an album.
Yeah, they kind of started off with kind of running with the devil kind of thing with the doom, 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 and then it goes into doom. Really good song. I'd rate this one probably 9 out of 10. That's a pretty good song.
9 out of 10.
Pretty good song. Next up we have Dance the Night Away, I believe.
There's a weird story behind that one, but
explain it to the audience for people that might not know.
David Lee Roth, there was this girl in a truck. I'm pretty sure wasn't she having sex or something like that, and then
and they got caught.
So she ran out.
I'm going to use this album as a reference sheet because I don't know the exact words these go in. Oh, the next song is one of my favorites on the album. The next song on this album is "Somebody Get Me a Doctor."
That's good.
Somebody get me a doctor. That song rocks. That's probably, if not my favorite song on the album. We didn't rate "Dance the Night Away." I'd give that one 8.5. Pretty good song.
I'd give it a
classic
8.
Van Halen.
Yeah.
"Somebody Get Me a Doctor." That's a 9. I'd give it 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 for me. And next up, I think, is "Bottoms Up." If I'm wrong, forgive me, but I think it's "Bottoms Up." Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Down, 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 down. Bottoms up. That song rocks. I'd give that an 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Really good song, decent, normal rock song, what you'd expect out of Van Halen. And the inside one off is "Out of Love." Again, I think "Out of Love Again." I don't know if that's exactly the name of the song. Yeah, "Out of Love Again."
Out of Love Again.
And that one starts off kind of weird, like the. Oh no, wait, no, that's "Bottoms Up." Well, never mind. "Out of Love Again."
I don't remember that song.
It's probably the most forgettable song off the album, but it still is pretty good. It reminds me of maybe an Atomic Punk off of Van Halen 1.
Since I don't remember it, I'm gonna give it a 8.
I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10. Or no, I'd give it an 8 because it is kind of forgettable.
Yeah.
And let me check what side 2 starts off with. Side 2 starts off with "Light Up the Sky."
I don't know that.
You don't remember that song?
No. I don't think nobody does.
I don't really remember that song either.
That's a bummer. That is a bummer song.
No, I think that's "Light Up the Sky."
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah,
I haven't heard this album.
That's "Out of Love Again," or not "Out of Love Again." "Light Up the Sky."
What are you gonna rate "Out of Love Again"? Well, I rated it an 8.
I rated it an 8 too because it's forgettable. I'm gonna rate.
Look, I already forgot about it.
"Light Up the Sky" is probably 7.5.
I'm gonna give it a 7.5.
That's I mean it's a good song, but once again very forgettable, kind of filler. The next song I'm pretty sure is Spanish Fly.
That's like, isn't that like an Eruption but on acoustic? Or
Yeah, that's basically what he was going for. He kind of did that in each album. He did something.
I like it though.
He did some kind of weird solo just to kind of show that he was Van Halen and hey, he's the best guitar player around.
Yeah.
And he's got to be one of my favorite guitar players.
He's in my top 10. I know that.
Awesome
for sure.
song, sounds cool. I don't understand how he does all this tapping on acoustic because I've tried it and it's not as easy as it might sound. And that's a really good song. And after that is d.o.a.
Where are you gonna rate it?
Oh, Spanish Fly. I will rate that one a 9 out of 10.
I'd give it 8.5.
And I think, and they kind of do the same thing with Eruption on Van Halen 1 with the no, because that's kind of what d.o.a. sounds like.
Yeah.
It kind of sounds like You Really Got Me.
Yeah.
And it came after Eruption, and
so
d.o.a. is coming after Spanish Fly,
yeah.
which is kind of the Eruption of Van Halen II. So that's kind of interesting.
So I saw what they were
d.o.a.
doing.
has to be my favorite song off the album. d.o.a. That's a great song. I'm gonna give that one a 10 out of 10 as well. I love that song.
9.
I love that song. And then to end this album, oh no, there's 2 more songs left. Women in Love, which has a really beautiful intro. Boom, 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 that's I love
Women in Love, man.
I love that intro. Now when it gets into the actual song, I kind of lose
it. Yeah.
I get lost because it's not as good as what I expected the song, but the intro itself, I'd have to give it an 8.5 out of 10 because the intro is really good, but the song doesn't really hold up to how good the intro sounds.
I'd give it an 8 because the intro is good. Yeah.
And now to end this album off,
my favorite song off the whole album,
Beautiful Girls.
I love it so much.
When we first did this review, I didn't think this song was that good. I like this song. I like the song a lot now. Like, here I am in a beautiful world, and all I need is a beautiful girl.
I love that.
Beautiful Girls. I love that part at the very end when it does that.
So good.
I'd have to give that one a 9 out of 10. That's a classic Van Halen.
10 out of 10.
Classic Van Halen song. So what's your favorite song off the album?
Beautiful Girls, as I said.
Mine's a tie between Somebody Get Me a Doctor and d.o.a. And what would you rate this album?
Like out of all the Van Halen albums? Or like just this
out
one
of
in
10.
general?
Out of 10.
I give it a 9.
It's not my favorite Van Halen.
I give it a 9 because there's
I'd give it a 9
2
too.
songs
I
I
agree.
forget about, and I'm like,
I agree too, but it's easy to listen to, and that's the best thing about a record
It
when it
is.
just flies through
It goes
and you
by.
listen to.
That's-
And that's
yeah.
how it is for every Van Halen album that I have. So if you don't have this one, pick it up or listen to it. Do whatever you got to do. Stand on a corner to get the money to
but you
buy
know
this
what?
album, but because it's great.
do not buy the Sammy Hagar's.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's trash.
Van Hagar.
Sucks.
Yeah, it's really bad. There's a reason why I don't have any of their albums.
Yeah.
So don't recommend me to listen to those because I won't.
If you do, I'll burn it.
Alright, well guys, we're going to see you later, and this was a good album to review today. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and join the hippies, and stay groovy.